Hello, everybody. We just got out of an awesome Titania run. Yay! And Rai got the Guiber. So now we just need 3 more attempts out of 5 people.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for... There we go. So are you ready for Little Ladies Day?
I'm not a little lady, so no.
No.
The opposite of little.
Unless you guys need me, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head on out.
Yeah, you're sounding
You do
pretty
that.
tired. You get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Sorry we didn't have much of a pre-show this time around. That was my bad. I thought I hit the button and I hadn't hit the button. Boo.
The button hits back.
Something like that. Oh, come on. Let's go talk to some little ladies.
Is your buffalo calf ready for Little Ladies Day?
I think he is. Are you? Yeah, I think he's ready. In case you don't know, Little Ladies Day is effectively the in-game version of the traditional Japanese Obon festival. But we need to talk to this lady.
Ah, yes.
Hello, Maribel.
Fashion face-off. Okay. Maribel looks you up and down, a glint in her eye.
Oh dear, that's always dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Glinting eyes.
They're going to expect a lot of stoic nodding out of us, aren't they?
Probably. Yes, you'll do just splendidly. You, there, yes. You, darling. Oh, I can't... What say you to becoming the first place fashion icon? What?
What, Dragoon armor is in this season?
Apparently. Ah, forgive me. Where are my manners? My name is Maribel, darling, and I'm one of Esteem's Aesthetics' finest accessory artisans, which is how I plan to introduce myself once I complete my apprenticeship. Now, the crown jewel of this year's Little Ladies Day Festival is a walk-off, an event in which visually savvy strut their stage and vie for style supremacy. While I'm no novice when it comes to competitions of this sort, I'm also not much of a winner, darling. To be perfectly honest, I've never once managed to come out on top. But now that you're here, I'm certain my fortunes are about to change. After all, an adventurer such as yourself possesses so much of what I lack. Knowledge, darling, and not at least of all experience. So what say you? Care to help this diamond in the rough earn her maiden victory?
Sure, sounds like fun. What the hey?
Okay, we'll go have fun, I think.
Yeah, we need something to do now that we're in retirement.
Splendid, darling. Oh, you won't regret this in the least. Now then, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Participants complete in pairs of 2. One designer, one model. There are no restrictions on who can join. Style icons of all shapes and sizes may enter. The only condition is those who walk the stage don an ensemble inspired by the holiday. But as far as themes go, it's a touch broad. It makes it rather difficult to decide on a direction for the costume. Perhaps you can offer inspiration, though? Tell me, darling, What's the one word that comes to mind when you think of Little Ladies' Day? Princess!
Okay.
Little Ladies' Day is about making every little girl feel like a princess.
Are princesses in another holiday?
Interesting. I suppose that should come as no surprise, given that the origin of this holiday lies in the tale of a gorgeous Princess Evada's disappearance from the palace. And while I appreciate your input, darling, I'm afraid that's a bit too on the nose. If I'm to create a truly prize-winning ensemble, I'll require more inspiration. Wait, we could survey the citizens.
I can take a survey.
Yes, that's a fabulous idea if I do say so myself. Listen, darling, you and I will ask around for the people's impressions of Little Ladies' Day and then rendezvous at Esteem's survey. Ta-ta for now. Wow, she wouldn't let us get a word in an inchwise, wouldn't she?
Told you.
Or would that be an ilmwise?
Told you, though. Lots of stoic nodding.
Even more stoic nodding than that?
Possibly. Back there still.
Yeah, I wanted to check on something. Unoccupied citizen. What comes to mind when I think of Little Ladies' Day? I suppose this isn't exactly about the day itself, but it makes me think of peach blossoms are always in bloom this time of year. Whenever I see those flowers, I know the seasons come around once more, and there's something so soothing about their coloration. I can't help but smile when I lay eyes on those pretty pink petals. Oh, pretty in pink. No, we are not talking to the flustered attendant. We have a few more levels to go for
anyway.
that. Yeah.
Eorzea really comes alive this time of year. I just look at all the decorations strung up around town. And no one would dare miss the Songbirds' annual show. The entire city turns out to hear them sing. No other festival compares to the Little Ladies' Day celebration. Not for me, at least. I don't know if that answers your question, but I hope it helps.
Hey, Spike, welcome! Hello, Ripley! Hello, Foxfire! We be doing Little Ladies' Day! Albeit a little late.
It's still running. We're not late.
But we aren't getting a ghost story this time around.
No, they haven't really done one of those for a couple of years. They had a very good kind of ghost story about 3-4 years ago now.
Something like that. Hello, distressed
citizen.
citizen.
Version of the holiday, of this holiday so far, though. The last couple of years were good.
I've always dreamt of strolling through the streets on Little Ladies' Day wearing the most gorgeous gown I can find, like a proper princess, you know? Unfortunately, I don't have the proper princess money, and that sort of dress usually costs a small fortune. No choice but to keep dreaming, I suppose. Aww. It'll happen one day. Really, it will. Hopefully that cheered you up.
You too can be a gillionaire. You too can make big bucks.
And hello, Mr. Muscular Citizen.
Stop forcing my camera into the gate. My memories of Little Ladies' Day are somewhat bittersweet. You see, there's a lass I once fancied. All I wanted was to dote upon her like the royal seneschal would. I would have done anything to catch her eye. And while I did catch her eye, she didn't exactly like what she saw. No seneschal would be caught dead wearing that revealing subligar. I guess acting like a royal seneschal isn't good enough unless you look like one too.
Aww. Cheer up, it will get better.
You trying to be the emotional support bun?
Yes, I am. Because these people need all the support they can get. Especially if we do actually kind of eventually make it into Shadowbringers and Endwalkers, we'll need all the support we can get.
Yeah. Spoilers! I mean, Yoshi P will make you cry. That's about the biggest spoiler for the plot there is, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the entire plot right there.
Hi, Marble. We did our survey. Well, how fare you, darling? Glean anything insightful? I see. That more or less aligns to what I have heard as well. So many folks had their dreams of fashion grandeur dashed by oppressively expensive pricing. Not a new tale by any stretch, but one troubling nonetheless. In that case, what if we're to put an ensemble that's alluring as well as it's affordable? Surely that would resonate with the audiences, yes? I do believe this will work, darling. Just allow me to take some visual measurements first. I'll need a few yards of this, a spool of that. All right, I'm ready to set to work. You just sit tight while I go assemble the ensemble. Ta-ta for now, darling. Hello, Octi. Good to see you here.
And wait at the designated location. You know,
That's
the
all
one we're
sparkly.
already at.
Exactly. I'm back, darling. At last, our costume is complete, and not a single stitch out of place. Now all that's left is to win that walk-off. How are you feeling? Surely an experienced adventurer of your caliber doesn't get nervous in this situation such as these. Wait, who's going to walk?
Yeah.
Nani? Don't be daft, darling. You'll be walking. Wait, what? Oh gods. This whole time I thought we had a mutual understanding that you would be my muse, but that look on your face tells me you hadn't the slightest idea. It seems my excitement got the better of me for once.
You think?
The trouble is, the costume is couture, darling. Tailor-made for your beautiful body. I hate to ask this of you at the last minute, but would you mind modeling my work in the walk-off? I guess I would be honored?
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, she put all that effort into it, and it's not like we're strangers to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bless you, darling. I simply can't thank you enough, primarily because there's no time. I'll help you slip into your costume backstage, so just meet me at the venue and we'll go from there. Savvy? I'll see you at the steps of Nald, and don't dally. Ta-ta for now, darling. Oh boy.
What have we stoically nodded ourselves into?
I have no idea. But I guess it means upstaging the songbirds, so that's a win, right?
Maybe? There hasn't been much to upstage with them for the last few years. I've been kind of disappointed.
I keep hearing they're working on a new album, but I've yet to see it produce itself.
Yeah.
I wonder if this ensemble that she put together involves high heels and spikes. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Need more high heels.
As high as you can get them.
Mm-hmm. All in the name of arch support.
She needed a top off. There you are, darlings. Your time to shine is finally here. Are you ready to strut your stuff? I guess. Oh, by the way, I prepared 2 ensembles for you. One inspired by the seneschal, the other inspired by the princess. Either should be fit you just fine, but what would you have of preference? Oh. Should I be a princess or should I be a seneschal? What do you guys think?
Deep philosophical question of the day.
What are you doing? Chirp, 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 chirp. Okay,
He's
we've
voting for Seneschal.
Okay, I'm going for seneschal. Do you want to go princess?
Yeah. So they can both be seen.
Fabulous, darling. I'll apply a few finishing touches then. You just get ready to command the stage, darling.
Hey, the songbirds are performing. I bid you welcome and thank you all for attending our Little Ladies' Day celebration. Before we commence with today's walk-off, pray permit me to introduce the members of our esteemed judging panel. First, we have the host of the Gold Saucers Fashion Report, the style-savvy superstar with a discerning eye and a thorny tongue, Masked Rose. Not fooling anyone, not even
No.
us.
No, not even a little.
Next, we have the headmistress of the Goldsmiths Guild, the unrivaled artisan of exceptional accessories, Serendipity. And lastly, as the resident master of ceremonies, yours truly shall round out the panel. The winners of today's walk-off shall be awarded this resplendent crown. Enticing, no? Now then, without further ado, let us welcome our first pair of contestants.
In. You look positively fabulous, darling. Oh, Maribel, you've done it again.
You might want to swap over.
Oh, she does say something different?
No. But so they can see the other outfit.
Yeah.
And yes, Ace, you're quite right. Someone is channeling their inner rarity.
Of course, darling. Go ahead and walk on.
Okay.
It's sounds like we're up next. This is it.
Next, we have our 8th pair of contestants, Ladonia modeling an ensemble designed by Maribel. Are you ready, Ladonia? If so, then step forth onto the stage. Oh, that's quite the unconventional combination. Color me impressed.
Hold for a second.
Oh, okay.
Too late. I was going to switch back to me. Do
That's
the
fine.
on, then we'll...
No, there's another pause, so go ahead.
Switching cameras. I'll note the headgear is stuff that we got at a previous Little Lady's Day. Me too. It's such an inspired take on the theme.
I would like to thank you all for participating in today's walk-off. Each ensemble was a visual delight, which made this competition a joy to behold but a challenge to score. A fine problem to have, I should say. Yet, after much deliberation, we have settled on our winning trio. First prize in this year's Little Ladies' Day walk-off goes to... Drumroll, please. Entry number 8, Maribel, Ladonia, and Rena.
Woohoo! We won!
Congratulations to you 3. Please step right this way.
Like there was any doubt. Because we're fabulous.
Mm-hmm. The others didn't even get screen time. We've witnessed many elegant ensembles today, but Maribel's was not lost among them. The panel was particularly impressed by the materials used, appropriately gorgeous yet surprisingly affordable. If you don't mind, Maribel, pray permit me to ask how it feels to emerge victorious today.
Oh, it feels unreal. I can barely believe it.
Look at that. The poor girl is completely overcome with joy. And what about you, Rena, Ladonia? How do you feel?
Maribel's hard work paid off.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Your ensemble was worthy of not only approbation, but the grand prize as well. My sincerest congratulations to you both.
Woo!
Now, before we bring the contest to a close, I have one more announcement. This stage will remain in place for the duration of the Little Ladies' Day celebration. Those who are unable to participate in today's competition are free to ascend the stage at their leisure and walk to their heart's content. Now then, let us conclude by giving one more round of applause for our first-time fashionistas, Maribel, Ladonia, and Rena.
Yay!
Concert's over.
Did it, darling. We really did it. Part of me honestly believed my losing streak would never end, but you helped me prove myself wrong. I couldn't have done it without you as my muse. I simply can't thank you enough, darling.
And I must thank you for the splendid showing. Congratulations once again, you three. As promised, I now present you with your prize. And with that, I shall take my leave.
Here I still thought I might be dreaming, but now I look upon this crown before me, and the reality of our victory is finally settling in. And while I may still be an artisan's apprentice, today's success has rekindled my burning desire to someday launch a brand of my own. So remember my name, darling. Oh, and speaking of style, you heard the royal seneschal say the stage would remain open for the duration of the festival, yes? Well, it sounds as though the Masked Rose will be holding a special fashion check for all those interested. You've already proven yourself more than capable model, so why not try envisioning an ensemble for someone else this time? And don't worry, I'll be more than happy to lend you my expertise should you require any styling assistance.
Little lady's crown. With no cheeky commentary on it. Sniff.
Yes, but we can wear this one! Isn't it adorable?
Oh, very good.
You can wear it too. I think it'd look great with your armor. Actually, is it dyeable? No, it's not dyeable.
No,
Pooh!
no.
Boo! Do we want to check with Maribel again?
Is there any way we're not doing this?
No, there's not.
A stylish transformation. Maribel is beaming with pride.
Oh, hello there, Rena Ladonia. Don't tell me, darling. Has your turn on the stage given you fashion fever? Well, it just so happens that the Masked Rose will be holding another fashion check as part of the day's festivities. Of course, we'll require a model, but you've someone in mind, do let me know. You do the scouting, I'll do the sewing. It's as simple as that, darling. Just let me know when you're ready to start the show. Well, ready to embark on your maiden voyage as designer extraordinaire, darling? We'll need a model, but did you have anyone in mind?
So how many do we get? We get pretty much all of the entire
No, there's like
list.
2 missing.
It's still a much larger list than I thought we'd get.
So, who do we want to go for?
I'm not sure I'm ready for a godlike goldsmith.
Oh, you know that's going to be fun.
Shall we start with the premier pugilist?
Sure. A fabulous choice, darling. Well, let's not waste time. Call them over so we can commence our styling session. I'm guessing it's going to be the little Lalafell.
Nope. It was what I...
It's
said earlier
actually
this week.
Hammond.
Yes. It's Hammond.
It's Hammond time.
Well, if you've got business with me, then be quick about it. I don't want to miss the songbirds.
Of course
Yeah,
not.
you.
How
What's
about
that,
being-
lass?
How about being a fashion model instead?
What's that, lass? You want me to get up on that stage?
Yeah.
It seems the Holy Fist's good looks aren't lost on you. Well, if you think I'm a knockout now. You should have seen me in my youth.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Say, if my turn as a model goes well, might even enjoy some renewed popularity with the ladies, just like the olden days. Well, no time to waste. Let's hop to it.
Of course, it's always about the ladies with you, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Keep your hands to yourself. So, this is our lucky model to be. You certainly know how to pick 'em, darling. Now, what did you have in mind as far as a concept is concerned?
Which one do you want?
A dashing lady killer!
Okay, I'll go with stylish pugilist.
Hold on yours for a moment.
Yes.
You know he wants to be a lady killer.
Yes.
Killing them with style. Say no more. I'll go prepare an ensemble for a model to be. You just sit tight and get ready to awe your audience. Oh, splendid. That fits like a glove. Now go out there and knock 'em dead, darling. Okay,
Well,
kind of the
well.
rough and tumble look.
Which is very appropriate for him. No commentary from Rose. Thank you kindly for your participation. And now, let us hear our judge's evaluation. Now we get the commentary. This is a most novel ensemble. Provides a playful youthfulness that belies your years. And while I cannot imagine enrobing myself with those arrangements, I must say the power pouring forth from within you pulls that outfit together in a way others would envy.
Okay, switching back.
Okay. Stylish pugilist. And that should be the same.
Yep, that's the same. You go, Hammond.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And that's also the same. Okay.
Crystarium tanking set. Not exactly what I'd mind for a pugilist, but...
Stoic
At
nod
least
from
the
the
Rose
Rose.
approves. I'm just gonna call him the Rose. He can just deal with it.
And that's the same. It's just going to be the actual... You must forgive me for underestimating you, but I certainly didn't expect you to take such a fashion-forward approach to your ensemble. I must say, I'm quite impressed. Why, you may even have a future as a model for the Mithril Eye. Dare say men your age could take a few pointers from your stylish sensibilities. Okay.
I believe what she ends with slightly varies depending on the outfit.
What a thrill. Did you see the way those lasses watched me? Why, their lustful gaze was so hot it nearly burned clear through my costume.
Oh, you wish.
Any differences?
Teaser.
Any differences on that one?
Nope, that's the same.
Okay. Who would have thought that a simple change of clothes was all it'd take to bring this old coot back to his lady-killing heyday? this rate, I might as well start calling myself Handsome Fist instead. Stick with Holy Fist.
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay.
Well done, darling. Your models seem to have splendid time, and I did quite enjoy providing the couture console as well. If you stumble upon another model in the making, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to offer additional styling assistance. Do we want to do one more, or do we want to head off and try and do an MSQ quest?
I figured we'd probably get through a few of these. I was kind of thinking, oh, but that's when I was expecting them to only give us like 3 or 4 choices. Yeah, who else is likely to be entertaining?
Gotta be the last one.
Okay.
You know
Our
it.
godlike goldsmith.
We know who this is.
Sadly, yes.
Oh yeah. Hello, Godbert.
Well then, fancy a spot of strength training adventure?
No, how about fashion training?
Oh, a modeling job, is it?
Let's be honest, at least your muscles are up for the job.
Oh boy. I say, it certainly isn't in my nature to get all dressed up. You're very dressed at all. Yeah, we noticed. But a new experience could be elucidating. Very well, I'll do it.
So this is the same as before.
You can have the first one. I'll go for unfettered physicality.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not touching that first one.
With a 10 ilm pole?
With a 10 palm pole.
You just sit tight and get ready to awe your audience. Yep, that's the same. Well then!
Of course. The full mambo.
Yes, it's the full mambo. Because he is, after all.
A Manderville man.
Yeah. Want me to flip here or go through the judging?
Go through the judging.
Your family is loons, you know that.
Your calm demeanor belies a formidable passion that only a man of your years can exude. Fine wine that I would give anything to imbibe. And although those sunglasses may cover your eyes, I can feel your gaze piercing straight through my heart. Everything about your ensemble is fabulous. Okay.
I gotta see this one.
Yeah. Unfettered physicality. Need to awe the audience.
He is so enthusiastic.
Yes. And we
And
get...
what do we get? Oh dear God!
I'm not entirely surprised. Yep, and the twinkle.
Of course, the twinkle. He's a Mandraville man.
Yes.
They always have the twinkle.
Changes evaluation. My word! Muscles upon muscles, all chiseled to perfection. You have exhibited great courage in sporting such an austere ensemble, and for that I must both commend and thank you. Shall not forget your fantastic physique as long as I live. You're a fine one to
I thought
speak.
we were supposed to show off the clothes. If all he talks about is the physique, what about the clothes? I think that's a fail for fashion.
Oh, what did you think, adventure? Certainly not an ensemble I would have chosen for myself. Yeah, well, I know what you generally choose for yourself, and we're not going there.
Yeah, this is actually an upgrade.
But your unique sensibilities provided me with just the inspiration I needed. Yes, I can feel the creative juices surging through my entire body. I'd best set to work on my next piece before this spurk fades away. Farewell!
Bye-bye! Oi.
It's...
Well, that last one was actually kind of a fail because he didn't talk about the clothes at all.
Hush.
Sorry, Maribel.
Okay. Oh!
Oh?
Look over here.
They just left.
No, they just started.
No, they just left on my screen.
They're just getting started.
On your screen, maybe? On mine, I saw them leave the stage, and that was it. They were afraid of my awesomeness.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. I think they're starting again. Yes, they are.
By the way, you might want to switch back.
Unfortunately, I don't think they're seen.
Now, just a few speech bubbles.
Ah, the
Why I hadn't noticed
songbirds.
them up here before is the music never starts.
Yeah, that's sad. How could it be the songbirds when all they do is tra la 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 la?
That's what they always do.
Oh.
Worst kept secret in Eorzea.
Yes.
You doing another?
I don't know. Are we doing another?
Up to you.
Are we doing another?
I said up to you.
You're asking the stupid one to think. Is this a good idea?
Yes. In the case of this thing, oh yes.
Fine, we'll do another. The Minute Machinist.
Wondering who that is.
Well, we're gonna find out. Oh dear! It's Wedge!
Really?
Hi, Wedge!
Okay, that's why he's on the list. Because I figured it'd be someone from the machinist class, and I'm going, we're not to Ishgard yet.
Mm-mm.
But no, this makes sense. If you're looking to embark on an expedition, you'd best run it by the chief first.
No, we're thinking of a factor model.
You want me to model for you? No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could. It'd be the right way to get to Tataru.
Although, if everything goes well, and word gets around to her...
Exactly.
Very well. I've made up my mind. I'll do it. Dress me as you see fit.
Yes, this is our lucky model to be.
Ditch the goggles, show the face. Dress in brown, show some style. Ditch the goggles.
I guess I'm dressing in brown.
You
Who
want to go
first?
first?
Yeah, I'll do me first. Dress in brown, show some style. Tataru likes style. Say no more. I'll go prepare an ensemble for your model to be. Biggs is like, I'm just going to stand back and watch all this.
And thank his lucky stars that no one has proposed him for this.
Okay.
Huh. One of the earlier crafting sets?
No, it's one of the later ones. In fact, I think it might be the current one.
This all-brown ensemble of yours is so chic. If a stylish mechanist like you tried to sell me the most expensive Magitech device you own, I'd pay top gill for it without question. That's because you're a big softie. While I recognize that folk in your line of work are often forced into wearing the same uniform day in and day out, I encourage you to experiment a little when you're off the clock. Okay,
Okay.
you've switched over. Ditch the goggles, show the face.
Yes, I agree.
Tataru will never be able to look deeply into your eyes if you don't show your face.
Especially with those goggles.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
yeah. Ironwork
It's
set?
the Ironworks Gathering set.
Okay. That's why I didn't completely recognize it. I don't think I've ever seen the Gathering.
I know that set all too well.
Oh,
Or should
dear.
I say Theron knows that set all too well.
Oh, I could get lost in those big round eyes. Even a single glance makes my heart skip a beat. You Lalafell boys are simply adorable. Now, if we can just get Tataru to say this. Your ensemble today only serves to highlight your inherent cuteness. Why, I can barely restrain myself from leaping out of my seat and squeezing you right now.
Aww.
Don't squeeze too hard. That was unbelievably terrifying. The sound of my heartbeat was thundering in my ears the entire time. Would that I could have only heard the crowd cheering for me, but seeing their smiling faces was exhilarating in its own right.
Ah, so he actually has green eyes.
Yes. Although, I think this proves I'm better suited to staying behind the scenes. If you require another model, might I suggest Biggs? He's up for it.
Ah, the fact that the two of them came together is hilarious.
You hardly ever see one without the other.
I know. Okay, I think it's quest time.
Joined at the hip. Okay. That's about as good of a note to end on as we can get.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a promise to keep.
Apparently.
This way. Though I should probably put on my actual headwear.
Maybe.
But I like the crown! Actually, can I glamour the crown? Do I have the glamour prisms on me to glamour the crown? Yes, I do! I'm a little lady. So, do you remember where we were in the story?
No. Hi, Jinlins.
I hope he didn't notice me. Oh, that's right. Hello,
Yeah.
Yagiri. Antelegy Adelegy.
Yeah, we just had the meeting that did not go so well.
Hello, Raban.
Who do we want to start with?
Oh, I thought we talked to him all last time.
Maybe?
Kasaragi?
Actually, I don't think we did. We probably did going in. Prone to violence and criminal activity? Who is he to speak of us thus? Were we to be punished for sins we may never commit?
Hikyo? They did not hear Lady Yagiri's pleas? How can they turn us away knowing what we have endured? My people could not endure another long sea voyage, but if Odal will not accept us, what choice have we? Alfie?
As Lord Lolorito goes, so goes the Syndicate. It bears repeating that Lord Lolorito does not speak for the Syndicate. Aha. The others harbor doubts, I will allow, but in time they shall see the error of their ways. And Raubon. Promises to keep. Raubon would like to discuss how to handle the Doman refugees. As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah, I will waste no more words on him, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames.
So I guess we're going to the Hall of Flames. Go here, go there. Kind of sneak by Jinlin so I don't have to say hi. He's going to be bad at me. After all, he is my trainer. And I just don't want to deal with Jinlins right now. And up in here, and then we turn this way, and actually we go back this way because I'm an idiot. But we knew that.
Knew that.
One too many rounds in the blood sands? Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. And here we are. Okay. Kasasagi?
Is there naught we can do to earn the approval of these Uldans?
A galleon is no place for my people, or any people, to call home. This cannot continue. We do not wish to live by the grace of others. We want to work. We want to contribute.
Mayhap I should have considered the likelihood of failure more deeply beforehand. I will not deny that certain portions of the refugee population have been a burden on the Sultanate, but I take issue with my counterpart's contention that they account for the majority. In this, they are plainly mistaken. Even so, one must not think ill of them for wishing to protect our great nation. The syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The monitors have made their position clear. Agreed. Ulda is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lumenza or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope for better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative. A place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Minfilia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss.
Understand the syndicate's decision. I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week, mayhap, or even a few days?
Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphino. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Trevenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, must not save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ulda, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious.
If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again I find myself in your debt.
Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which shall be no small feat considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Uldan Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Ladonia, Rena. Lady Ugary, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide.
Why did I suddenly have the image of Alphino dressed as Bismarck? Alphino always had a plan. Sorry. I'll go away now. Okay, Alphino, where are you hiding? I know you're around here somewhere. I can see your point on the minimap. He's inside the quicksand, isn't he?
Probably.
Yes! I was right! Hi, Melody!
We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength.
That's actually very kind of you, Momodi. Aww. I just want to reach over the bar and hug you.
What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Ugary.
And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like you all have work to do. Lady Ugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we?
I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you, after you've rested in your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you?
Sounds like a plan. You always have a plan, don't you?
Okay, this is technically upgrading. Which one is Dragoon?
Dragoon wants
Would be slaying.
strength. Yeah, slaying. Slaying is good. Slaying is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You can slay with the best of them. Yarr!
Mm-hmm.
my set already?
I don't know.
Wow.
Why aren't they?
Because they're fending. That's why.
Oh, fending is, yeah, that's tank.
Though they do have strength.
Yes, they do. You can use the fending. The big thing you have to watch is the tenacity.
Yeah. The tenacity won't do me much good.
The tenacity has the chance of actually ripping off of your tank
Really?
if
'Cause
they
it's a
don't
roll, so you
establish
shouldn't really
aggro
do-
well enough, quick enough. It's pretty low odds nowadays, but
Well, the thing is that tenacity, they label it as only applicable when roll is tank. So it shouldn't do anything.
I've had tenacity and pulled off of tanks before as DPS. It was kind of sad. I apologized greatly.
Okay then.
Theoretically, it shouldn't, but yeah, it's just something to be cautious of.
Yugiri's game. Alphino has a mind to send you to Vesper Bay. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Ladonia, Rena, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Huzan when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group.
Honk! A wild baron appears!
Be nice.
I love you, dear!
Oh, which, got a new one.
Oh no. You go rest. Quit showing me your boo-boos. Quit that!
Oh.
We're on air! Foxfire says hi!
I know that these tasks may seem trifling at times. However, they are vital to ensuring the safety of the refugees for their impending journey. Admittedly, this is one of the better reasons for these they've had. Now,
Yeah. So we need to head to Vesper Bay. That means going out the back door.
yes.
Nope, not talking to you, troubled adventurer. You want me to deal with my retainer, and I don't feel like dealing with that. And there's the gate we want. Come here, Eorzea. You got a job to do.
Or
Yes, more work. Well, someday Ladonia will, appear. Did
I
they...
haven't crashed. I'm just not looting.
Oh, dear. This is the
Not
whole
crashed.
Western Fanaland
There we
thing.
go.
Oh, there you
Like
are.
I said, it wasn't crashed. It was just not wanting to load.
How odd. And why is it always Western Fanaland?
I don't know.
I mean, it's... Is it because I got onto Eorzea too fast?
Since I wasn't on Eorzea at the time, that shouldn't matter.
I know it shouldn't, but... I don't know. Confused Bun Bun is confused.
Yeah, well.
Thankfully, Vesper Bay is not that far away.
Especially not as the chocobo flies.
Whee!
Home and Huzan.
Hello, Home. You look very down.
I can smell their stench on the wind even here.
He has a problem with...
You might be able to smell the Gurlians. I mean, if you look over this way.
Yeah, except I can't turn my camera because I already clicked on Hosan.
Greetings. Alphano informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities.
Well, one, these aren't trivial. Two, we're not great warriors.
Give it a few expansions.
We're just a pair of buns on the run.
I knew from a glance what manner of woman you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? You're most adept at staying hidden from my sight, and perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friends. Pray seek out my son Yozan. He can tell you more.
Okay, so we're hunting kids. Gotcha.
And this is going to be the beginning of a long relationship.
Mm-hmm. Well, Yozan was pretty easy to find. Here there. Hello, young sir. We were told to find you.
Oh, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Hozan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse-drawn carriage.
Yes, we are.
But don't you think they're queer, giant birds that people ride like horses? Still want to try riding one, but... What's that?
Peeps and Marshmallow are not queer.
No.
Yet. We think. They haven't told us if they are or not.
What's that? You're looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We're just finishing a game of hide-and-seek. 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time.
Oh boy, hide and seek.
Yes. This is up to you. I remember I had a hard time with this one.
Yozan?
Oh. Everything's so different. The buildings, the people, even the smells are different.
Found one!
Hmm.
Hello, hiding child. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Koharu. Rena Frith? Ladonia Frith? I don't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? No!
Not a
No,
stallion.
no, not us. No, not even remotely. No, Scions! Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. Oh, right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Rena, Ladonia.
Stallions.
Hello, hiding child. Are you playing? No fair. Yuzan didn't say anything about the adults. Huh? We get to ride in a horse-pulled carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary. But if Yuzan says it's safe, I'll go.
Horsebird carriages are the best.
They are! And last but not least, hello, hiding child. This one's you.
How'd you find me? Guess I need to practice more. Don't hide in the same place for every adventurer that comes by. Or maybe you're just good at this? I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. The Garleans aren't here, thankfully. I mean, they're close, but they're not here.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of them are actually really good at hide and seek. They're the ones that give us all the worst trouble. Hello, Life Swing! Hello, Hosan! Oops.
Hmm?
I skipped a line by accident.
Ah. Wonderful. All the children are accounted. Hide and seek? I see that you're curious. It's quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. I have no idea.
Considering that my healing ring is a 39, I think I will take that healing ring. Please and thank you.
Yeah, I figured healing was a good chance. Oh, yeah, I have a 49.
I'm going to put it right here. Ain't it pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Say when you are ready.
Actually, switch back to my lower class for all the good it does me. I'm getting like 2,000 XP per quest.
I know, it's this little trickle.
I think they must have downgraded it at one point. Why we adventure. At long last, Huzen and his group are ready to leave Vesper Bay. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Homai, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Goharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey.
Of course we will.
Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you're ready to leave, please inform our coachman.
And the coachman's way over here. Oh, look at the little black coral kitten. Isn't it so cute? Must pet the coral kitten. Pet, 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 pet. Home?
Fascinating creatures. Whence did they come?
I have no clue. They've always been here.
Yep. Except for that one. That one just teleported in.
Yes, it did.
These reports of a great beast on the road to Ul'dah are most troubling.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Yosan?
Grandfather's so lucky. These horsebirds smell terrible.
No, they don't. They don't smell at all. Not after a while, at least.
Peeps, Marshmallow, don't pay any attention to him.
Oh, it's just so fluffy. Fluffy. Fluffy.
Eager to be off, are you? I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blade says we might have a problem.
Oh no.
fierce-looking beastie's been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerley. Might be someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but it don't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here's another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe, like, and if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. Blades tell me the road there's safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is.
I think you'll be okay. The last thing you want is to have a Hareband have a bug up his butt after you. And if you mess with
it, miss. You go on ahead, miss, and meet us in Horizon when you're satisfied our beastie problem's solved. We'll be on our way soon enough. Sorry.
Yeah, you mess with the demons, you get the Hareband. That usually straightens them out real quick. Ingrid, what are you still doing here? He's been here the entire time, hasn't he?
Yes.
Probably, picking up chicks.
Maybe.
Do. Fly, my Eorzea, fly! Do you think that might be a problem? Nah. I think it's this spot right here. Bunny intuition. Oh,
Wandering
look!
eye.
He's not a nicey.
No. All better.
Indeed.
So I kind of wonder if maybe we should just take care of that fate. Just to be thorough.
You sure? It's only a level 10 fate.
Yeah, but we've got the old and the sick here.
Okay, fine. We'll take care of the fate.
This breastplate looks like he can use a little help.
I'll throw a rock at it.
You gonna get them stoned?
Completely and utterly. Well, these PSDs sure aren't pissed.
They're copied. And hey, storm seals.
Okay, fine. There, I feel better. How about you?
Mm-hmm. I feel much better about this bridge.
No picking on the
Probably be
domins.
back. The Fae will probably be back by the time we get back here.
It does seem that way sometimes, doesn't it?
Okay.
Koharu? They have wings. That means they can fly? And does
Yes.
it mean that we can fly if we ride one?
Yes.
Eventually?
Which do you think would win in a race? A horse or a horse bird?
Since I don't know what a horse is, I'd have to say the horse bird. Mine go really fast on the chocobo track.
Must say that was a surprisingly pleasant ride. Mayhap the journey to Revenant's Toll will not be so bad after all.
Yeah, these little airship carriages are the best.
Mm-hmm. It pleases me to see you well. Come, let the coachman know we can continue onward to Ulda. Yep, fateless and everything. Better hurry, though. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh?
You betcha.
Yeah, and that was a void scent.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what Voidson's doing way out here.
Ulda seems kind of lousy with them.
True. It's all those thaumaturges and their oopsie spells.
Mm-hmm. Well fought, madam, well fought. Ah, if only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost, but not forgotten. Lady Ugari's kinsmen least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father. To she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's Toll will grow and prosper by our hands.
That sounds like a good idea. Oh, should you kids be doing that? That was kind of mean.
Hey, Miss Latonia, Miss Rena, Koharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer.
Oh, you're gonna ask the tough questions, aren't you?
To get our singing careers jump-started.
To win glory! Yeah! That's kind of...
You don't want to go wither the wild rose blooms?
Okay, let's go wither the wild rose blooms. They'll have no clue what we're talking about.
Do we?
Do we ever?
I hope not. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything. Don't they grow in lots of places? So do adventurers.
It's my turn now. Excuse me, Miss Rena, Miss Latonia. I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? It's a stone's throw from an Imperium castrum?
Oh, yeah, great. That's a great answer. Uh-huh.
Do you want to go with something different?
Bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers.
Okay, fine. We'll do the standard one and not terrify them in their sleep.
Yes! You're mean.
You mean there are lots of people who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait.
Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Miss Ladonia, Miss Rena, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do?
I am not doing that last one. That's just mean.
Well... Shoot, I can't remember enough of it.
Mm?
I want to give One Punch Man spiel.
Oh.
Train every day is what that one kind of boils down to.
Yeah, is the 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and run 100 kilometers every day.
I don't think it was 100 kilometers.
Which is like standard strength training.
Yeah, that'd be more 10K. So, train every day?
Yeah, train every day.
Aha! So my father was right. How do you do it then? Come on, tell me, and don't leave anything out. All right. That's enough questions for Miss Ladonia and Miss Rena.
That's no fair. Why does Hosen get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring is just as much as he does.
Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day?
Stoic nod.
Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Miss Ladonia. Miss Rena, I won't forget it.
I'm going to be an adventurer too.
When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Miss Ladonia and Lady Yugiri.
Yeah, just like Miss Rena and Ladonia and Lady Yagiri.
We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us?
Yeah. One stoic nod later.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there we go. Carriage in motion again. See, isn't it a good thing we cleared that fate?
Yeah, I guess.
You want that nice cutscene spoiled by a bunch of PSAs on the bridge?
Point taken.
Mind letting Master Alpha know we're here. I need to stay with the birds.
You do that.
I bet they could keep out an entire legion with those walls. Yeah. Would you look at that?
Yep, it's a big old wall.
It will be good to sleep in a proper bed for a change, even if it's only for a night. Actually, more like a week.
How many steps are there? 100? I'm going to count. Oh, I hope you can keep good high numbers in your heads, because that's a lot of steps. Actually, it should be 80 steps.
Presumably. And mind the cactars.
Always mind the cactars.
And definitely mind the little ladybugs. They have poison.
Yeah, that's bad. Bad, very bad, very bad. Ain't that right, little ladybug?
Huh. Funny. I didn't walk up any steps.
Come on!
What?
We need to go talk to Alfie. Because Alphino always has a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe they actually gave us Holy Fist.
I figured that's who it had to be.
And Alfie's still hiding in the quicksand.
And of course, neither of us was expecting Wedge.
No, Wedge kind of came out of nowhere. We should have figured that out ahead of time, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
hello,
they
Lady
blindsided
Yagiri.
us.
I pray they do not grow too accustomed to this treatment. It is a welcome respite, to be sure, but a far cry from what we can expect at Revenant's Toll. Has the first group already arrived? Wonderful. Pray inform Master Alphino at once.
We welcome your return, Mistresses Fifth. Ah, Ladonia, Rena. I take it the first group has arrived? Excellent. Is there aught else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. In a week.
In a week.
Harrison. No, I have a 1:30. So that's that's lame. Okay. Money.
Just a second. Ooh, I think I'm going to take the tanking neck.
Okay.
Because my tanking neck's a 70. Okay, we'll see you all next week. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna hang out at the table over here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you all very much for coming along tonight. Sorry we're running slightly overboard, but we wanted to get the quest at a nice stopping point.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, next week will be more MSQ from the looks of it. And then once we get that MSQ wrapped up, we get to figure out how we're going to deal with the Coils of Bahamut. Yay!
Yeah, well.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure.
Yes.
In any case, you guys have a great evening. We'll be back on again come next Saturday for more Heaven on High. And then we'll take it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Be safe, be well, get a great night's sleep, and hope to see you next Saturday.
Yeah, everyone have a great week.
Night all!